And then the other thing I did with like this was like maybe 3 or 4 months of just laser focus was track down an authentic Indiana Jones costume. So
like that's great.
Like it got to the level of like I found the guy that made them for the last, not the movie that just was filmed that's coming out next year, but like the previous one from like 10, 15 years ago. I found the guy that made the leather jackets for that movie and had him make me not 1, but 2.
That's incredible.
I found like the place in London where like they got the hats and like they had them send me a hat. Like so, I went the details like in the original Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford, who was a carpenter before he became a movie star, and he just in the first movie, the boots are just his carpentry boots, and I like tracked down exactly what type of boot it was and like got the boot. Like it was intensive research and attention to detail, and it was problematic. It was like I was at work on the internet, like researching like Harrison Ford's carpentry boots when I should have been, buying and selling companies. You know what I mean?
Wait, when did the Indiana Jones obsession start?
Well, I mean, I saw like when did the first movie come out? In '84 or something like that. Like I saw that probably within a few years of like as a little kid.
Yeah,
I remember seeing it and being like, "This is the best thing ever," and then I think it started when I realized I could.
Yeah.
Like if I knew years before that I could just research it and buy. Like I've always wanted that leather jacket since the day I saw the movie. Who sees that movie and doesn't like? If you could just go to a store and buy that, like who wouldn't do that? You're insane if you wouldn't buy that jacket. It's the best.
Good point.
It's the best. So I have like 6 of like I have the 2 ones that the guy made me, but then I have these like replicas that I found before I found the guy because I would find some company in like based in wherever that makes like a replica one, and I would look at it and it's like it's real leather. It's like, but they've just looked at stills from the movie and tried to reconstruct it.
Yeah,
and they're pretty good. And I'll wear like if it's gonna like I'll wear those sometimes because they're I love the fall when it gets cold enough to wear the Indiana Jones jackets. Because you can wear it like with like jeans and stuff, and no one quite knows. It's when you put the hat on, you're like, oh. And then I kept finding better ones.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I got to get that one now. And then when I found the guy, I was like, wow.
You had to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So now I have this closet of Indiana Jones jackets at home.
Great. Good to know. All right. Well.
And 2 hats. Because I got the real hat, but then I have a replica hat if I'm going to go out with the hat, which doesn't happen that often. Yeah. Don't worry. But like every once in a while for like a Halloween party or something, if I decide, or like I'll probably have to dress up and go to the new movie,
Exactly.
Which I did for the last one. But like if it's going to rain or something, I don't want to wear the real hat because it's expensive, and I can't just get another one. So you wear the replica.